In this video, I'd like to perform a high-intensity workload test from LucidLink and A1 Digital Exoscale object storage. I've created a file space which has 10.5 gigabytes of data. If I look at the bucket within Exoscale, we can see the LucidLink data layout at a block level in objects. I have my file space connected to a machine and mounted as E drive. We have our E drive with a 10.5 gigabyte file, which is a VHD file. I have attached that VHD file to a virtual machine on E drive, VM boot. We have our properties of our Ethernet to monitor the traffic. So we'll turn on the virtual machine and we'll note immediately as the machine starts to boot up, we've got around 70 to 80 megabytes a second, which is around the 500, 550 Mbps on average. 600, 629, 570, 550, 573, 644. The machine's been running for 25 seconds. Coming up 30 seconds. I believe at around the 30-35 second mark we'll be presented to log in. Now remember, this is a 10 gigabyte virtual machine which is being streamed from Exoscale. I'm going to log into this machine. The point that I log in, you'll note that the machine has booted. When the icons appear down the bottom, we'll drop down to kilobits per second. So essentially this machine now is idle. It has streamed all the data it needs in order to operate at this point. If I open up Explorer, we can see an additional blip. If I browse my directory structures, we can see the machine is responding normally. If I open up Paintbrush, we can see we can draw, we can do what we need to, and of course run a heavier application such as Server Manager. We can see that we'll raise back up to Mbps as we load the Server Manager tool. Server Manager has loaded and we now have our server to administer and change settings of. So as you can see, the data layout within LucidLink, the combination of LucidLink, Exoscale and A1 Digital is working as expected. We have our cache here that if we shut down this virtual machine gracefully, we'll be able to see how much data we have streamed from the Exoscale object storage. Remembering this was a 10 gigabyte file, so we can see now that we've only needed to stream 5.5 gigabytes of data, 5.2 gigabytes of data of the LucidLink data layout in order to have that virtual machine boot and operate normally. Thank you.